Hey everybody, it's Jana and Carolyn from the Holistic Institute of Wellness.
Hi everyone, we hope you're doing well today. Jana and I are super excited today because we are sharing with you about gratitude.
Yes.
And I might be a little more excited than Jana.
I like gratitude, but you love gratitude.
I love gratitude.
But I certainly understand it, that's for sure.
Yes.
And it is important.
Very.
Absolutely.
Gratitude is probably my most favorite thing on the entire planet, truly. I started a gratitude practice about 15 plus years ago.
Yes.
I read a book on, the name of it, Simple Abundance. And in the book, she suggested of writing down 3 to 5 things every single day to express what you're grateful for.
Yes.
And I thought, wow, that's a great practice. And I just had started my business, or was, part-time in my business. And I thought, that's a wonderful practice to start. So every morning I would get up. And for those of you that know me, I'm big, of course, on writing things down. I also like rituals. So I would get up, I would have a cup of coffee, and I would sit with my journal, and I would write out my gratitudes.
Mm-hmm. And it's super simple. Doesn't have to be, doesn't have to be difficult. Doesn't have to be anything like that.
Right.
Keep it super simple, especially at the beginning.
Yeah.
While you're getting used to it.
And in the beginning, I was very simple about it. I was grateful for the things that, that were right in front of me. Mm-hmm. I was grateful for my family. I was grateful for my friends, my home, my car, grateful to be starting my business. So I just looked for the things that were right in front of me. Mm-hmm. And through the years, I have truly kept this practice up almost every single day. And I get this question a lot. Well, I'm grateful in my head. Do I really have to write it down? And one of the things that I always say is, yes, write it down. Because when you write things down, it anchors the energy in.
Correct.
And it also puts that signal out into the universe.
Correct.
Right?
Yep. Frequency.
Frequency.
It's all frequency again.
It's all frequency. And Jana, speaking of frequency,
yes.
Where are we?
We are in the sound room.
Yes.
Brand new sound room.
Yes.
Which I am grateful for.
Yes, we are super grateful for Jana's new sound room.
Yes.
It has truly been a labor of love.
Yes.
Pulling all of this together. And I know, Jana, you are thrilled just to be stepping out into this new venture.
It's brand new. It's brand new. It's been tugging at me for a very, very, very long time. And then an opportunity showed up, and I just knew it was time. So I took a leap, and here I am.
Yeah.
I'm very grateful it worked out. I mean, truly.
Yeah.
Truly grateful, because the room just happened to open up, and it's right next door to my other treatment room, which is wonderful.
Yeah.
Absolutely wonderful.
All perfectly timed, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's a prime example of when you focus on gratitude, more wonderful things come to you.
That's true.
Right?
That's true. We'd been talking about expanding.
Yeah. We've been talking about expanding. We were grateful for where we were. Mm-hmm. And this conversation around expanding came up, and voila, we have a sound room now.
Yes, we do.
So that's one of the things about gratitude, that when you focus on the things that are working in your life, then more good things come your way.
Right.
Right.
Again, just opens up the literal airwaves.
Yeah.
Just opens up the airwaves.
Yeah, it's like opening up a door to allow that energy and vibration to come forth with you. Because, we are energetic beings. We are we are beings made of frequency.
Correct, yeah.
And like attracts like. Mm-hmm. Birds of a feather flock together, simply put, right? So when we focus on really good things, more good things come to us.
Yes.
And I've had a lot of questions, through the years. And one of the biggest questions I've had is, do I have to write it down?
Yes.
I'm grateful in my head. Is it really necessary I write it down? So I say yes to that, because when you write things down, it really anchors that energy in.
Right. The act of it, the actual act of it.
Yeah.
Because it just does. I wish we could explain it easier, but it does. If it stays in the head, it doesn't begin the process.
Yeah.
And when you go to actually write it, and not necessarily type it, but actually write it out.
Yeah.
It really does create a whole different vibration.
And I'm glad you mentioned that, Jana, about the typing out versus the writing. So I want to suggest that everybody write down with pen and paper their gratitude list, or get a journal and start a gratitude practice. Turn it into a ritual. Get up, have a great cup of coffee or a cup of hot tea or hot water, whatever your beverage of choice is in the morning, and take time to write down 3 to 5 things. The reason I'm glad you mentioned that is because our brains connect more with the computer, where our hearts connect more with the pen. So it really allows us to feel that in our heart space, what we're grateful for. And that's part of what generates the energy.
That's beautiful.
And the emotion of it.
Yeah.
Because it's about the feeling.
True. That's true.
And when you're working on gratitude, or not working on gratitude, when you're being grateful for all those things, when you get into that feeling, that's the energy you're putting out into the universe.
That's right.
So it's a beautiful thing.
Right.
And truly, when you begin to focus on things that are working versus the things that are not, and the things that you have versus the things you don't, I mean, it will shift your whole perspective.
And it's that Taurus field,
Yes.
right, that it goes into,
Yes.
that we talk about a lot.
Yes,
It's
the Taurus field, which surrounds the physical body.
surrounds each and every one of us,
Right.
and then also goes out to everybody else,
Yeah,
right? And the universe will support it,
absolutely.
one way or the other.
Yeah,
Yeah,
always does.
yeah,
And it truly is a very simple practice. It doesn't have to be, complicated at all. And it's just carving out the time. And what I realized when I first started, Jana, was, I noticed my days, especially if I did it consistently, I would notice that I would have better days. And then I might miss a day or two, and I would be like, man, what was the difference? I forgot to do my gratitudes. And it was so fascinating to me. I couldn't get over it. Like, the first few years I did this, I was like, this is just amazing stuff, and it's so simple.
right?
And I think a lot of times we try to complicate things, or we make things more difficult than we need to. But when you break it down and you just look at simple practices,
Yes,
I mean, it truly, the benefit is incredible.
right? And write out your day, like, how do you want it to be?
Yes.
How do you want it? You are grateful
Like,
that...
script your day.
Yeah, script your day.
Yeah.
You're grateful there was no traffic on the way to work.
Right.
You're grateful that anything, like literally, script
That you
out
made
what
it to
you
time.
that you made it on time to work, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely. And again, it's all frequency.
All frequency.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we want to encourage every one of you out there to start a gratitude practice. If you have one already, awesome. So proud of you all. Stick with it. Keep it going. Share it with somebody else. One of the things I love to do is to give journals for presents. And, nothing like a good gratitude journal for a birthday present or Christmas present, just to get somebody started in the practice. And let's face it, we all know the world could use a lot more gratitude.
This is true.
And, another thing I've often been asked is like, well, I'm going through a really hard time. I don't feel like there's a lot for me to be grateful for. And listen, I understand it. I mean, we've both been there.
Yes.
When you look around and you're like, gosh, I mean, what is there? But here's what I learned through the years and through my own experience. There is always something to be grateful for. And I had a client once that told me that all she could really be grateful for at the moment was Pepsi and jelly beans. And I said, you know what? Then be grateful for that. And she was grateful for that for, I don't know how long, a month or so. And then all of a sudden, there were more things that started coming to her that she was grateful for. And it really shifted her energy.
That's really sweet.
Yeah.
Pepsi and jelly beans.
Pepsi and jelly beans.
I'm grateful for hot water
Right.
in the morning.
Yes. Yes. What else are you grateful for?
Right?
Yeah.
Well, hot water in the morning,
Yeah.
definitely. And a nice, easy day at work,
Yes.
and a home to go home to,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm grateful for a hot cup of coffee in the morning. And I'm grateful for my work. I'm grateful I get to do this work every single day. I'm grateful for my life in general, my friends, my family, just yeah, everything that I have. It's just
And our health.
beautiful. And our health.
Right now, our health.
Yes.
I'm very grateful for mine.
Yes.
I really am.
And I'm grateful for all the beautiful souls out there on the planet that are doing so much right now to bring so much light to this world. You know, there's so many beautiful coaches and healers and, you know, therapists and just everybody out there that's just bringing so much light. And even people that aren't in our field, people that are doing random acts of kindness and, you know, really bringing forth just love. I'm so grateful for that. And please keep it up because we need it.
It's important right now.
We need it.
Really important.
Yeah.
Right.
So simply put, grab a journal, grab a good pen, grab your favorite beverage in the morning, and write down 3 to 5 things you're grateful for, and watch it shift. Commit to like a 21-day challenge to yourself.
That's good.
Write out something, or write out those 3 to 5 things every single day for at least 21 days, and notice the shift you'll experience. And you know, we're about to enter into the month of Thanksgiving. Can you believe that?
There we go.
Oh my gosh. So, I mean, there's no better month to start this practice. I mean, be grateful all year round, but this is a great year if you, or a great month. If you don't, it's also a great year to start this. But if you don't have that practice, this is a wonderful month to do it in.
Yes.
Because it is the month of Thanksgiving.
It is.
Yeah.
And for anybody who says they don't have the time in the morning, they'd rather do it at night,
Yeah.
by all means, do it at night as well. Just remember that you've already set the day, so things have already happened by then.
Right.
So that's why we suggest the morning. It's literally right before you start, because you haven't walked outside your door yet.
Yeah.
So the world hasn't turned on yet. So I always share with people, literally, if they can just do just a couple. They don't need a lot of time. And then definitely, if they would rather do it at nighttime before they go to bed, by all means, look at it at night. But be aware of how different we are and how different we feel at the end of a day as opposed to the beginning of a day.
It's true.
It's very different.
Yeah, and that also brings me to another point, just real quickly, about also in the frequency that we were talking about earlier. I mean, now there's literally scientific proof that gratitude shifts your mindset. It changes your energy. It changes your vibration. Shifts your frequency. People have they're in better moods. They have less anxiety. They sleep better. So now there's all this proof that it really does work.
It does.
Yeah.
Gotta love that neuroplasticity. It's wonderful stuff.
It absolutely is.
It's brain stuff.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, Jana, should we draw a card today?
Let's draw a card.
Okay.
Okay. And for anybody who's wondering, because I'm sure there are people wondering, what is that? That's called an Aboriginal wind instrument. And I'm waiting for that's all I know. I don't know the name of it, the other name of it, like some official name. But you want me to read? You draw? I'll draw, you read.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway, it's very fun, and it's simply made of, it feels like balsa wood and rubber band. I mean, that's it. There's only two ingredients to this. And I can change this. This goes up and down, and it changes my pitch. So it's really interesting. And I spin it.
Yeah.
And so the rubber band goes up against the wind, and it changes the sound.
And just to make a note, the sound room is now open.
Oh,
and
yes.
Jana is doing 1-hour sessions, and she has some special pricing until the end of the year. Correct? Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
So if you're interested, feel free to reach out to Jana and get that scheduled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right, everyone. If you'll take just a moment, close your eyes, take a nice couple of deep breaths with us. And we're just going to take a moment to call in our beautiful divine teams, expressing our gratitude to them for all that they do for all of us on a daily basis, keeping us safe, watching over us, guiding and directing us. And then we just ask for a beautiful message to complete our conversation today. Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it. So it
be
is.
it. So it is. Okay. As usual. Perfect.
Peace. Oh, that's a beautiful, beautiful.
So pretty.
That, and it matches your room.
Oh God, it does.
That is beautiful.
Everything matches the room.
I know.
Even my shirt.
I love it. So what's that
Oh my
number,
gosh,
Jana?
31.
Okay.
31.
31, and this is
that is really
associated with the crown chakra. So you have called upon this card today to remind you that peace is available to you in each moment. Peace lives within you and surrounds you at all times, and you are encouraged to connect with the powerful healing vibration of your soul in the universe. Your life may have been feeling out of control and full of stress of late, and it is time to stop for a moment and recognize and deeply connect to the peace that lies within you. You may feel the urge to meditate or simply go somewhere in nature where you are able to sit by yourself to feel the peaceful energy that is being offered to you at this time. When you can stop and connect with this energy, it will invoke a deep process of cleansing and renewal, which will make you feel lighter, clearer, and more energized. Sitting with the peacefulness of your being will bring about deep healing on many levels. We are all striving to find peace in the world, and we don't realize that all the striving actually stops us from truly being in the energy of peace. It is now time to stop and be in the peace that resonates in every cell of your being. If you have asked a specific question, this card is a sign that peace is present and is the answer. Feel the peace in your soul and bathe in its magical essence. And the affirmation today is, peace exists in each moment and within every cell of my being.
Peace exists in every moment and every cell of my being.
Yes.
That's beautiful.
That is beautiful.
Really pretty.
Wonderful. Great job, everyone.
I feel like we should tap the bowl.
Well, by all means.
Excuse me.
Beautiful.
There we go.
Nice.
That just felt apropos.
Yes. Resonance of peace.
Yes.
I love it. All right,
Okay,
everyone.
everybody.
Thank you so much. As always, thank you for following us.
Yes.
Thank you for supporting us. We love
Are
you.
grateful.
And are grateful for you.
Very grateful.
Very
for
grateful.
you.
Yes. Have a wonderful month ahead.
Yes.
Have a wonderful Thanksgiving out there with friends and family. And remember, find 3 to 5 things every day to be grateful for.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Many blessings.